Good evening and welcome to the YouTube channel, How to Get an 800 Credit Score. My name is Lyndon Baptiste, and thank you so much for coming. Right now we have 4 people with us today inside of the live chat. I really appreciate all of you who have joined with us. I want to everyone please give a warm welcome to Positively Positive. She says, hi there. How you doing? Positively Positive. And also, everyone, please give a warm welcome to Sharonda Denson. Sharonda Denson, how you doing there? And welcome to our live chat. Since you're a new person here, I want you to know that you're always welcome here in our live stream too, also as well. And feel free to comment as much as you like or as little as you like, as always. If you have any questions, too, feel free to ask them. We will definitely recognize your questions or comments. Also, everyone, please give a warm welcome to Sneaky25. Sneaky25, how you doing today? Welcome to you, Sneaky25. Welcome back. And also, I want to give a warm welcome to Donnie Peoples Sr. Thank you so much for joining. Curtis Page, everyone, please give a warm welcome to Curtis Page. Curtis Page, welcome back again. Curtis says, happy Sunday, everyone. I know you guys can't see me. I was just giving a couple minutes for some people to get in the chat with us. We have made a new setup for our live stream, so I want to give everyone a chance to get in also. And how you doing, Donnie Peoples Sr.? Everyone, please say hello to all of the new people that have arrived, including Positively Positive. Everyone, please say hello to Positively Positive. I know that you were with us in our last live stream, and I really appreciate you. Also, everyone, please say hello to Sharonda Denson. Sharonda Denson is also a new person here. And everyone, please say hello to Donnie Peoples Sr. Donnie, thanks for joining. And everyone, please give a warm welcome back to Spence Echoes. Spence, hello, and I'm glad to see you back once again. Appreciate all of you who have joined with us today in the live stream too, also as well. On our channel, How to Get an 800 Credit Score. So everyone, welcome to our channel. If you're new here or if you haven't already, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button, especially if you're interested in building credit, ways to increase your credit score, to also as well to get approved for loans, lines of credit, business and personal, to travel the world for free. Also, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and hit the bell notifications also as well. That way you will never miss a single video as we make them here on this channel too, also as well. And I do want to mention our regular scheduled live streams are every Wednesday at 8:15 p.m. Central Time. Again, our regular scheduled live streams are every Wednesday at 8:15 p.m. That is Central Time too, also as well. And everyone, please give a warm welcome back to Jason Van Hughes. Jason, how you doing there, buddy? Glad to see you back again. Jason says, hello, Lyndon and Janelle. What a great day. Yes, it is a great day over here too, also as well in South Dakota. Jason woke up to a 24-point FICO boost. Oh, wow, that's awesome there, Jason. Congratulations to you, Jason. So everyone, please say congratulations to Jason Van Hughes. He just got a 24-point FICO score boost in his FICO credit score. I believe he told me today on Facebook Messenger. We had a conversation. His credit score is now up to 702 on Experian. So congratulations to you, Jason. So everyone, please say congratulations to Jason Van Hughes. And also, everyone, please give a warm welcome to Janelle. Also as well, Janelle Leone says, hello, everyone, and welcome. I do like to say her last name because a lot of people still don't know who she is yet, but we really appreciate her. Especially the fact that she answers comments and she answers questions. She recognizes people. She greets people, especially the new people too. Also as well, she helps us with the congratulations to those people who have good credit news, like Jason Van Hughes, too. Also as well, I do want to share some good credit news with all of you too also as well. Jason is not the only one that got some good credit news today. Me myself, I actually woke up this morning and checked my credit score, my Wallet Hub, and it said I got a 17-point credit boost. So now that's on my TransUnion because my Experian is already 746. And my TransUnion score was 728 a couple of weeks ago, and on August 1st, it was 720. So today it is 743. So I guess congratulations to me also as well. So I know how it feels. A lot of people are getting a lot of good credit news, especially a lot of people that are watching this channel, How to Get an 800 Credit Score. Their credit scores are going up. They're getting approved for houses and brand new cars and loans and lines of credit, getting funding for business. I'm so proud of all of you who have been watching this channel too also as well, because we really came from a long way. I started my credit building journey back in October when I started watching YouTube channels like Credit Shifu. I started watching Ask Sebi, and I also started watching How to Build Credit TV, Dwayne from How to Build Credit TV. His channel is on our homepage in the featured section on Credit Experts. So he's on our list of credit experts on our channel. So if you guys get a chance to, and you haven't already, you want to go to How to Build Credit TV and click on subscribe and click the bell notifications. He is live there. His name is Dwayne from How to Build Credit TV. He is live there every Monday at 7 p.m. Central Time, but he will not, Janelle, is he doing a live stream on Monday? Is Dwayne doing the live stream on Monday?
Not gonna be back.
Okay, so this Monday he will not be doing a live stream, but he will be doing one next Monday. That's the Monday after this Monday coming up too also as well, because he is on vacation in another country. I believe it's Costa Rica. I believe he went to Costa Rica. Right, Costa Rica. So he will not be back till the Monday after the next Monday that is coming up. But he has a great channel there, How to Build Credit TV. I've been watching his channel since October, and I never missed a live stream on his channel too also as well. And since I've been building my credit, I started in the low 500s, and now I'm where I'm at today. My TransUnion is 743, my Experian is 746, my Equifax is 738. So, I really built, a great credit score in a short amount of time, too, also as well. So everyone, also please give a warm welcome back to Jason Van Hughes. Jason Van Hughes, how you doing today, sir? Welcome back. I'm sorry. Everyone, please welcome back James Worley. James Worley, how you doing there, buddy? Welcome back again. James says, must be using those travel points. Well, I believe, Dwayne is using those travel points. He made a video. I believe it was the last live stream that he did last week, Monday. And he said he was using most of his travel points, not all of them, to cover the trip. Some of the trip he's going to cover out of pocket, but very little of it, not a whole lot of it from his pocket. So, that's good to know that, he's enjoying himself over there in another country, having a good time there on a vacation there. I'm just looking through the comments to make sure I didn't miss anyone's comment here. Let's see. Oh, okay. Jason Van Hughes says 6 months or so from 800. I hope maybe sooner. Yeah. You're not going to be too far away from an 800 credit score there, Jason. You've been doing pretty good. Just keep up the good work. Hang in there, like Janelle said. Alrighty. Jason says, thanks all. Much love. We are all here to help any way that we can. Yes, definitely. For sure. And Sneaky25 says, problem I'm having is if my utilization is anything but zero, I lose points. I was at 7% this month and lost 15 points of it. I'm not sure why, though. Well, Sneaky, I don't believe... Well, actually, I've read a book. According to this book, it's entitled The Road to 850 by the author is Al Bingham. According to Al Bingham, he's one of the widely known credit experts. He says that, anytime you go over 5%, you can possibly see a decrease in your credit score once you pass 5%. It's not supposed to be that many points, though. But as the utilization goes higher, then that your credit score may see a drop in points. There are also other factors to consider besides utilization when it comes to a drop in your credit score, and that can be, if you added any new accounts onto your credit profile, that can drop your credit score too also as well. So it's not only the utilization factor. A lot of people pay attention a lot to that utilization because it's a big number when it's factored into that 5-category credit score calculation that FICO does. It's a 30%, which is number 2 next to payment history. But there are other factors. I mean, when you look at it from an authorized user standpoint, which a lot of people that I know, maybe a lot of people that attend these live streams and, on How to Build Credit TV live streams too also as well, that use authorized users, they, realize, and I realize too also that utilization is not everything, and a small category such as length of credit history can have a huge impact on your credit score. As a matter of fact, I did notice something on my credit profile. I did close a few accounts recently, and these were new accounts that I had opened. One was 2 months old, and one credit card was 3 months old too also. So since those were my newest accounts that I closed, it did affect my credit score in the event that my credit score went up, actually, because the average age of my accounts went up by closing those brand new accounts. So Sneaky25, you definitely want to take a good look at your credit report and see if there was any changes. You want to see if your average age of credit went down, or if your utilization went up, or if there were any other factors that could have affected your credit score. Alrighty. I hope that answer, I know it was a long-winded answer, but I hope that helped. James Worley says, must be those travel points. Yes. Dwayne is definitely using them. Okay, let's see. Did I miss it? Good to see all the interaction between all of you here in the chat. It definitely helps out with the YouTube algorithms too also, and help to promote the video more. Janelle says, let's hit that thumbs up for this champ here. Thumbs up. Yes, Janelle. Yes, hit the thumbs up for Jason Hughes. Great job there, Jason. Jason told me that, he really didn't do anything different to his credit either. That he just kept paying his payments on time. And basically, if you keep on doing that, you keep paying your payments on time, even if you don't add or subtract anything from your credit profile, your credit score should increase. Because why? Because you're building payment history, which is 35% of your score. Okay. Jason says, I'm going to try something just to see what happens. My Citi card has a $15 balance, is due today, but it reports on the 5th. I guess you mean September 5th. I'm going to pay $10 just to see if it takes off anything before the 5th.
It should.
It should. Today's only the 1st. Jason, but remember our holiday is Monday, tomorrow, the 2nd. So, you know, it should. I mean, actually, late payments are not officially late on from a FICO score standpoint until they're 30 days late. Okay, I'm not telling you to wait until 25 days to make 25-day late, or 10 days late, or even 1 day late. I believe maybe a good idea would be to call them on the phone, the customer service line, so that way they can process the payment with you over the phone, and they can do that as quickly as possible. You don't want to mail in any payments through the mail, which can take longer to reach them. I would definitely call them up and try to get that paid off. If they have like an app, I would call them first, though. A lot of credit card companies have an app. I believe Citi has an app. They must have an app. But I would call the customer service line and check in with them. If they're closed because of the holiday, then I don't know what to tell you. I would go with the app then, But a lot of banks, they have the 24-hour customer service. Like my bank, Wells Fargo, has a 24-hour customer service too also. So you want to try that first, okay? Because I know my pedal card that I use, when I put the payment in to the pedal card app, it usually posts to the account very quickly, if not right away. It usually posts, very quickly, and then later on, after a few days later, then the money comes out of my bank account to make the credit card payment. But Citi is one of the big banks, so they should have an app too also as well. And their customer service should be open 24/7. Don't quote me on that, because Citi better than I do, because you bank with them. So I would definitely, call them as soon as possible and make that payment. All right, let's see. Did I miss any other?
Keep going. Cornelli done too.
Yeah, I was just checking it, Janelle, to see if I had missed any other comments here. Okay. Curtis Page says, if you lose points due to utilization, once you bring your balance down to 0, you will get your points back. Very true, Curtis. Thank you for stating that. Yeah, so basically, if you lose any point, that happened to me before. Okay, on my Credit One card that I had closed, though, however, and I had outrageous utilization on that. I really did. And 1 month, my utilization was almost, what was it, Janelle? It was almost 100% in 1 month. Yeah, and I had paid it off, but it took too long for the payment to post to the account, and it didn't post till after they had already reported to the credit bureau, because my Credit One, what they do is they report to the credit bureau on the same day that they cut the statement. Okay. Not all banks do that, but Credit One is one of the banks that does. So it's very bad for people, who are like close to that statement closing date. Not a good situation at all. But I was able to make the payment. I did not get any late payments because, like I said, payment is not officially late until it's 30 days late. Also as well, if it is and they mark it down as reported to the credit bureau as 30 days late, and say it was only 5 days late or 10 days late, you can definitely dispute that one. Okay, you can dispute that. Just make sure you hold on to your receipts, your records, and everything, so that way you have evidence and proof, and you can get that lateness deleted off of your credit report too also as well. We have our first super chat from Cakeology. Thank you so much, Cakeology, for that $10 super chat. I really appreciate that too also as well. We all appreciate that for the channel. Definitely a big help. And Cakeology, Bob, his real name is Bob. He says, hello everyone, great info, peace and love. We really enjoyed, Janelle and I really enjoyed Cakeology's appearance on Travel Explore Click. That's right. I keep messing that up. It's Travel Explore Click. We call him TEC from his YouTube channel a few nights ago actually, and I mean he just stole the show there. He was on fire for real. So great job there, Bob. Really appreciate you. We all appreciate you too also as well. Okay, let's see. Excuse me. Sneaky25 says, plus Wallet Hub says if I pay off a collection on my report, my score should go up to around 720. I'm not sure that's true. I was really thinking about still paying it, though not sure the best way to do it. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's true either, Sneaky25. I don't believe that is true, okay? Because even if you pay a collection, all they do is they report it to the credit bureau as that you paid it off, okay? And they will restart the date of last activity to reflect the date that you made the payment. So even if the original date of the collection was say 2014, which is almost 5 years ago, and you just made a payment today on that collection, they will readjust the date of recent activity to reflect and say today on your credit report. And it's possible also that can stay on your credit report for another 7 years from today, starting today. Okay. And all that time from today back to 2014 will not be counted toward the 7-year rule. So that you definitely want to keep in mind. Okay. Before you pay it. And also, if you really want to pay, if that's what you want to do, make sure that you call that collection agency over the phone and try to arrange a pay for delete agreement with them. Okay, stating that if you pay them what is due, that they will remove it or delete it from your credit profile. Okay, now paid collections, they do look better on your credit report as far as to lenders that are trying to approve you for things, but as far as your credit score is concerned, it has hardly no effect on your credit score unless it is deleted or removed from your credit report. Okay, if it's an old collection, like if it's already 4 or 5 years old, it will hardly have any effect on your credit score, because you may be looking at maybe a 6-point increase in your credit score, if that, because it is so old. And the longer those collection accounts age, the less of an impact that they have on your credit score actually. Okay, but first thing you want to do is you want to attempt to dispute that. Because when you pay a collection and it's marked on your credit report as a paid collection, it is very much harder and more difficult on not only on your credit repair specialist, if you have a company, a professional company working on your credit repair for you and trying to get these items deleted, it makes it like 80% more difficult for that person to get that item deleted once you have already paid it. Because in a lot of states, according to a lot, their law, if you make a payment, even if it's only $1, you are unofficially or indirectly acknowledging that the debt is yours. So it is very hard to get those type of collections deleted off of a credit report once it is paid. So you want to take that into consideration. That's why a lot of professionals, they tell you never pay collections. And that's the reason why, because it really does not help you. It really does not help you. Okay. It does not help your credit score. As far as lenders are concerned, yes, it does look a little better that, you paid off your debt. You may not have any debts, but they still looked at that in a negative way, because even if it's a paid collection, it's still negative. Okay, so it can still prevent you from getting a good rate on a mortgage, or a good rate on a car loan, or a good rate on a line of credit or loan, or whatever the case is, or even a credit card. You can get denied for several credit cards for simply having a collection. Even if it is a paid collection, you can still get numerous denials just for having it on your credit report. Okay, paid or not, it's just as bad. Okay, they're equal. So you definitely want to keep that in mind. Sneaky25 says it's 2 years old. Okay, so it could have an effect on your credit score. If you get it deleted, you could get somewhat of a credit score boost. How much of a credit score boost? A considerable amount. Maybe not 100 or 150 points. Because it has some age on it. It's 2 years old. I would assume it's worth about 75 points. Probably about 75 points, that collection. Okay. Let's see, where are we in the chat? Okay, I'm just checking the chat to make sure I didn't miss anyone's chat here. And don't believe everything that WalletHub says, okay? Because they're not 100% accurate in their recommendations. WalletHub told me that I would be getting like a 50-point credit score increase, and that wasn't accurate at all. I only got 17-point increase. And they were way off on a lot of other things too. As well. Okay, so let's see where. Okay, Jason Van Hughes says, I have zero due, but a $15 balance. I just want to see if you pay after the due date, but before it reports if it takes it off. Oh, okay. Yeah, Jason, pretty much the due date is just for you personally to avoid paying interest. Okay, that's what the due date is for. But the final date is the statement closing date. Okay, the date that your bank actually cuts the statement, they basically report to the credit bureau after that. Some banks, like I said before, they report to the credit bureau on the same day that they cut your statement closing, that they cut the statement, period. But the statement closing, I think, is the cutoff for you. If you go past the due date, as long as you don't go past the statement closing date. Okay, but you want to be very careful with that. Too, also as well. If you do go a few days past the statement closing date, keep in close communication with your bank. Too, also as well. It doesn't hurt to just let them know what's going on. You know what I mean? Hey, you could say, hey, it was a holiday. I sent the payment through on time, but for some reason it didn't get to you guys because of the holiday. Kind of delayed things a little. I apologize. It won't happen again. But definitely keep in good communication with your bank about that, for sure. All right. Let's see, where are we? Got that one. Okay, Jason Van Hughes. Okay. Everyone, please give a warm welcome to Pink Lady Barber. Welcome back, Pink Lady. It's a pleasure to have you back once again. And everyone, please give a warm welcome to the Coin Alley. Coin Alley, how you doing there, buddy? I liked your last video about your unboxing of the Apple Card. I like that. I got a chance to see what the Apple Card actually looked like too also, so I really appreciate that. Great content, great video. Everyone, please welcome back Tarian Carter. Tarian, it's good to see you again with us one more time. Tarian says, I have the pedal card for 2 months now, and it's not on my Credit Karma. Should I be worried? Well, you had it for 2 months. Yeah, I would be a little worried about that. But then again, do realize, Tarian, that Credit Karma takes more time to report. Credit Karma actually updates once a week. So you definitely want to call the pedal card, keep in communication with them. When I first got my pedal card, it was probably around the same time that you got yours, as mine is almost 3 months old. So when I first got mine, I was kind of worried about that too, because I was going almost 2 months and they haven't even, they had not reported to the credit bureau yet. You know, and I called them and I asked them about that. At first, they told me it would take at least 3 weeks. That's when I first got the card. After 3 weeks, they still had not reported yet. So it took almost 2 months for them to report to the credit bureau. But once they first report, they just stay on it every month after that. So yeah, I would definitely call them, ask them what your statement closing date is, or ask them some questions like what is your due date, things like that. I'm sure they would be able to tell you. If they can't give you an exact date right now because your account is new with them, I'm sure they will be able to give you a range, whereabout, so that way you would know. The Coin Alley says a paid collection will look better on your credit report than one that is unpaid. There might not be any impact to your credit score. Janelle Leone says, hey, how you all like our new setup that we did on here? Good question there, Janelle. I didn't even think about that yet. Yeah, how do you guys like our new setup here for our live streams? I believe we'll be doing a lot of videos like this too with this same setup. So let us know. Yeah, let us know in the comments how you like the new setup. Jason Vance Hughes gives the okay, says okay. Okay, awesome. The Coin Alley says the Apple Card is going well. I'm enjoying my sweet daily cash rewards. There are times I'm getting cash back later in the evening, a few hours after my purchase. Yeah, that's one thing I found very interesting about that Apple Card there, Coin Alley, is that on the commercial that I saw, they said that they they give you your cash back like right away or something like that. Where a lot of cards, like my pedal card, they wait a few weeks before they give me the cash back. They say it's not until after the due date or after the statement closing day. I don't remember exactly what they said, but they're basically saying the next month, not right away. And the Apple Card, hey, if they could do that right away, hey, that's awesome. That's awesome. So I'm happy for you there, Coin Alley. Cakeology says never pay collections dispute and have them removed. Paid or unpaid is the same thing. Yes, it is the same thing. And they do have an effect on your credit score. People believe that, but it does depend on how old they are. Okay, it depends on how old they are. If you watched our live stream and we talked about Janelle having 4 collections deleted off of her credit report, it had a huge effect on her credit score. Okay, it brought her credit score from, what was your credit score, Janelle, before you got those deleted? What was the score before you got it deleted? Is what I'm saying.
I was
in the 600s or so.
600 range.
Yeah, her credit score was, so we don't have the numbers in front of us exactly, but her credit score was somewhere in the low 600s. And when she got those 4 collections deleted off her credit report, her credit score just skyrocketed. Now is a 770 FICO score. So yeah, on TransUnion. So yeah, those. Yeah, she's still waiting on Experian. She's in a dispute process with them. She got 1 collection deleted off of her Experian, and she got 2 more on Experian left, and then she's going to go to Equifax. But yes, those collections, they have a huge impact. I had 5 collections on my credit report, and actually after getting 3 deleted off my credit report just skyrocketed. My credit score just skyrocketed. Okay, shot up like a missile. So those collections do have an impact, but like I said before, if they have some age on them, they may not have much of an impact. Okay, so you want to keep that in mind. Okay. Let's see. Any more comments for us? Yes. Cakeology says all the credit bureaus must verify that the information on your report is correct and verified. Ask them to verify that it was your debt. Otherwise, dispute it and have them remove it. Yes, definitely. Dispute. That is, what you want to do with those collections. Too. Also, you want to definitely also have any names or variations of your name that are not your correct first and last name removed off your credit report. Any social security numbers, anything, old addresses, you want to have those old addresses removed too also as well. And here's a tip for that too. You want to disassociate yourself from any old address that may be tied to a collection. Okay, so that's the key word. You want to dissociate yourself from any old address that is tied to a collection. Okay, that helps a lot. Another thing that helps also is if you would freeze your SageStream and freeze your LexisNexis profiles with those bureaus too also as well, and that's very easy to do. You can go to SageStream or the LexisNexis website. Also, you want to freeze your credit profile with ARS too also as well, because a lot of these bureaus, the 3 credit bureaus, TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian, they like to go to those bureaus to get their information from. Okay, and a lot of times they do that with hard inquiries too also as well. So that's one thing you want to definitely keep in mind. And also another tip for you is if you have collectors calling your home or calling your phone, don't talk to them on the phone. Okay, the main reason what they're setting out to do by calling you, a lot of them know that they're not going to get paid right away, but they're trying to solidify their payment as much as possible. Okay, and the way they do that is when they call you, they want to first verify your name. They want to verify that they have the correct name, and they also want to verify that they have the correct address. So they're going to try to verify your address with you over the phone. Don't talk to them. Okay, they are very convincing people. They will try to verify your address over the phone. Once they have verified your address over the phone, now they have your correct name. Now they have your correct address. It's going to make it very, very difficult to dispute that collection after that. Okay, so don't do that. And they will even ask you, they will even try to tempt you and say, well, if you only pay $1, just pay us something today, even if it's $1 or $2. Don't do it. Don't pay them anything. Okay. The reason why they're asking you to do that is because even if you pay only $1, okay, this is called zombie debt. Okay, it's called zombie debt. And what zombie debt is, it's a debt that can be dead. Okay, that they can bring back to life by you paying $1 on that debt. They can bring it back to life. They can put it on your credit report as a pay collection. They can readjust the date of its recent activity, and now you have to deal with this on your credit report for another 7 years. Okay, so just don't do it. Okay, why make life harder than what it is? Just dispute it, and dispute it. That's all you got to do. Make them verify it. Don't give them any information. Okay, don't make their job easier than what it already is. That's what they get paid for. So let them do their job. Okay. And as long as you do these things, you should have no problems. Okay, with disputing. And it's not a guaranteed thing that it will be deleted off your credit report. But if you do not pay that collection, it'd make it a whole lot easier to get that item deleted off your credit report. Believe me. Okay. Let's see where we are in the comments. Janelle said I had 4 medical collections and I was able to dispute it from TransUnion. And it's gone, wiped out clean. And I am now waiting for the results from Experian that I disputed to wipe out my 3 collections off. And I believe you said one of them is already deleted. Yeah. So one of them is already deleted. So that's a good thing. And that credit score went up today, actually. So that's all good news. D. Anderson, everyone, please welcome back D. Anderson. Thank you for coming by once again, D. Anderson. D. Anderson says, I'm out and about at the ocean front in Virginia Beach. Had to drop in and say hello. Today makes 4 years since I started my rebuilding journey. 2 secured Wells Fargo cards and U.S. Bank Visa that graduated to unsecured in December 2016. Okay, that's awesome there, D. Anderson. Yes, D. Anderson's been building credit for over 4 years now. So he's built himself up a really great credit profile, a great credit score too also as well. So I'm really proud of you, D. Anderson. Good work. And I hope you enjoy your time in Virginia Beach too also as well. Have fun out there. D. Anderson says, hey, yes, glad to see you back again, D. Anderson. Everyone, please welcome to our live chat a new person by the name of Trav. Trav, you're always welcome here in our live chat. Really appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining us. Feel free to comment as much or as little as you like. You can ask as many questions as you like. If you see questions in the comments and you're itching to answer them, go ahead and take a swing at it. Not a problem at all. So everyone, please say hello to Trav. Jason says, hey, Lyndon, I just realized this is my 3rd month with Self-Lender. Maybe that is where my boost came from. That's possible, Jason. After, every few months from having Self-Lender, I did notice a boost in my credit score too also as well. To this day, I've gotten about 80 points added to my credit score from having Self-Lender. I'm almost done with them too. Actually, November, I'll be done with my Self-Lender loan. Not sure if I'm going to add another loan to that or if I'm just going to wait it out,
Everything all taken care of.
So I'm not sure how I'm going to handle that yet. Let's see. What else do we have here in the comments? Janelle says, yeah, we worked so hard all week to do this. Yeah, we sure did. Oh, the setup you're talking? Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I mean, it's definitely challenging, working with these software programs, trying to get the right settings, knowing what your internet speed is and all of these different factors that I gotta deal with. when trying to do a setup and things like that. So it was definitely interesting. But I did learn a lot from just doing it, you know. Janelle says, just patted myself on my back. LOL. Yep. I owe you a pat on the back too, Janelle, son. Yep. Yeah, Bob says, fact. Brother, great suggestion. Dispute all addresses connected to a collection. Thank you for saying that there, Bob. And, you know, there are other things that you can do too, that would help you, you know, get that collection, you know, deleted a lot easier too. You know, for another tip is that a lot of people are using templates. They're using templates, and templates are, you know, they're just standard that they buy from, you know, could be a credit repair company, or, you know, a company they saw online, or, you know, you don't want to do that when you dispute in collections. Okay, because reason being is because, you know, if it's something that's being sold, or it's a template that's, you know, you can buy online, it's possible that many people already have used that template, you know, before you. And you don't want these credit bureaus, you know, they recognize these things. You know, when they see the same template coming at them over and over, they say, wow. And, you know, only thing you did was fill in the blanks with your name and your personal information, and the rest of the letter is exactly identical to some previous letters, many previous letters that they already have there. I mean, it really makes it difficult. And a lot of them have this, I believe they call it an EOS system, where it's pretty much a machine just reading all these things. And, you know, it'll just, you know, it'll just turn out bad, not in your favor too, also as well. So you don't want to do that. You want to write a letter out in your own words, you know, and that's basically the best way to dispute, you know, a collection. Okay. A lot of people say don't dispute online. Okay. But I know people who have been very successful deleting collections off of their credit report by disputing online. So, you know, it's kind of hit or miss. The one thing I will say, like I said before, is just don't pay the collection. By you not paying it kind of helps you more than you paying it. Okay. Believe me, I have a paid collection on my credit report, and it is a pain in the butt. I went through four credit repair companies, and one paid collection gave them so many headaches and migraines. Believe you me. When the other ones I did not pay was so much easier to get deleted. Okay, that one that I paid, it's just like it's horrible. It's horrible. So never pay collections. Okay, where are we? Okay. Curtis Page says, I froze Stage Stream. Do I need to unfreeze them to get approval from lenders? No, Curtis. I don't believe SageStream is a lower level credit bureau. You know, they keep records too also as well, just more in detail than the 3 credit bureaus do. So no, you don't need to unfreeze them. I've had my SageStream frozen. I had my LexisNexis frozen. I was still able to apply for the Pedal card, the Avant card. I was able to apply for those 2. So it should not affect you getting a. Oh, and I also was able to apply for Ox Publishing and Hudson Chase too. Also, so it should not affect you. You know, as far as your approval. Let's see, what else did we miss here? Well, thank you for saying that. Pink Lady Barbara says we all love you guys. Yes, we all love you too, Pink Lady Barbara. Thank you so much for saying that. D. Anderson says I froze everything. I also disputed, had my name and address, history, and social security number all correct. I sent a copy to all 4 credit reporting agencies in November 2017. And on January 2018, my score shot up 27 to 30 points. Great job there, D. Anderson. Yes. So, that's what you need to do, people. Don't pay the collections. Get them disputed. Correct all of that information on your credit report. If there's any name that you don't recognize on it, that's not your name, get that removed too also as well. Okay, awesome. Thank you so much for all the comments. I really, really, truly appreciate that. And what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take you guys into our topic for today. So I just gotta don't worry. You're gonna hear a little music. You're gonna see a little graphics on the screen, but we're still here for sure. We're just switching over here to another setup here for the topic. All right, so what's that? Oh yeah, I did actually had to do that. Okay, let's close that one screen out. Oh yeah, I did actually.
We're trying to hear the music.
Oh, okay. Well, let's see what we have here. Oops.
Look at the picture.
Yeah, I see that. I was trying to
We're gonna have to fix
change
that.
over the screen there. Okay, so okay. So it looks like we're all set and ready to go. So what we're going to talk about today is you probably might have heard about this credit card before, might not have heard about it before. It's actually a virtual credit card. Okay, and it's called the Grow Credit Card. All right, Grow Credit, they call it, and it is kind of like a a hybrid, like a combination between it's a credit card. It's structured as a credit card. So it seems like here my screen is just like, okay, I'm going to have to close out one of these tabs then. Okay. So yeah, it's good to see you guys have a lot of interaction here in the comments. Oh, it looks like my screen is up now. Okay, great, awesome. Okay, so it says Grow Credit is a free MasterCard. It pays your subscriptions and it builds credit too also as well. So it does all that. And it does a little more. It's kind of different in a few ways to other credit cards too also as well. And as you can see on your screen, I changed this setup too also as well. I did it for those of you who are used mobile phones. So if you're on the mobile phone, it's easier to see the screen with the setup the way it is here. Because I know I like to watch a lot of these videos on YouTube on my flat screen TV. But I do know when I look at it on my mobile phone, it looks a lot different. So that's why I changed the setup for you guys that are on mobile phones. Okay, so let's see. Maybe I might have to reload the page here so it could come out good. It's because I have so many things running right now. I'll try to close down a few of these. So basically, this is a virtual credit card, and it manages your subscriptions for you. So you can basically use this. Now, am I going to apply for this? No, I'm not applying for this card at all. All I'm doing today is just making just a brief review about it. One of our subscribers had told us about this actually, and that's the reason for the video. So it basically is saying here that the Grow Credit MasterCard, it makes the payments and it makes the payments for you on your subscriptions, and you just pay them back every month from your bank, right? And it's interest free, so there's a 0% APR on this too. So, I mean, this is one thing, it kind of looks attractive to a lot of people. The reason why I'm not going to get it is because, I'm marinating my credit. Marinating until July 2021, or at least till June 2021. And when I am ready for credit, my next credit cards will be a Chase card. So that's the reason why I'm not applying for this one. And I mean, if I did apply for it, it would just take up a slot, for a Chase card. And I don't want to do that either. Because right now I'm already in 524 jail, as I always say. So what this Grow Credit does is it reports your monthly balance and your payments to the credit bureaus. That's the way it helps you build or establish good credit. Now, as far I've seen one review on creditcards.com where they said actually that this Grow Credit card, it only reports to Equifax, which is only one of the credit bureaus. So does it report to all the credit bureaus? I'm not sure about that, because I know creditcards.com is a pretty much authentic, site as far as, a lot of their reviews on credit cards were pretty accurate. So, I believe, and when they say it reports to Equifax. But, if you have any, other questions about that, you can definitely give Grow Credit a call and verify with them and find out, what exact credit bureaus that they report to. Okay. So another thing that I did notice here is that they have a free sign up, a free membership, and they also have a paid membership too also. Okay. And as far as the free membership is concerned, what they do is they give you like some type of allowance sort of, which is kind of like a limit of $50. Well, actually they give you $20 a month max to spend, which that's why I say it's kind of like an allowance. But you got to remember here, you're only talking about subscriptions. Okay, we're not talking about using it to go Walmart shopping or using it to go shopping on Amazon or or anything like that. We're not using it for regular spending. This is not for regular spending. This is only made for subscription services only. And with the free membership, what they do is you get a $20 maximum amount that you can spend every month on this credit card, but it has to be towards a subscription service. Okay, and as far as the paid membership is concerned, the paid membership, it costs $4.99 a month, which is about $6 a year, roughly, take away minus 12 cents. And they give you, with the paid subscription, you're getting a credit limit of $50 on the low end, and it goes up to $600 on the high end. That's the highest it goes, to $600, and that happens over time, just like with any other creditor or bank. And also there's no interest, so you don't have to worry about paying interest on this card. The way it is structured is kind of unique. It's different. It's different from any other credit card. Okay. And it has a 0% APR. Now, as far as how it's going to report to someone's credit bureau, however, that I'm not too sure of, because I don't know of anyone with that actual card. But I will be talking to a lot of people in the FICO forums and a lot of the Facebook groups that discuss credit and things like that, and ask, just to ask, because I'm sure out of all those thousands of people in those Facebook groups and in the My FICO forum, someone must have used this card. Okay, so it's going to report your monthly balance payments to the credit bureaus. Okay, now again, how it reports, I'm not exactly 100% sure of that, how it's going to report. All right, but I'm going to try to attempt to turn on this video that they have here, and hopefully you guys will be able to hear it. If you can't hear it, definitely let me know. But first, what I need to do is I need to make sure my volume is okay. So I have audio there. Good. Okay, awesome. So let's go ahead and watch this video. If you cannot hear the sound or the audio from this video, definitely let me know something by, if you cannot hear it, just type number 2. If you can hear it fine without a problem, go ahead and type the number 1 inside of the comments for me. That way I know the video's coming out nice and clean.
Okay, it's time to nail this adulting thing. First up, your credit score. Sure, you've made some mistakes in the past. Let's fix that. Grow Credit puts more.
Okay, can everyone hear that? Okay.
Tinder, Blue Apron, ClassPass, and many more to work for you, establishing or building your credit. Grow Credit also puts all your subscriptions in one place, so you make one easy payment every month. The best part? Grow Credit is completely free. See? Adulting isn't so hard. Go to growcredit.com to gain early access.
Okay, awesome. Were you people, were you able to hear that? Okay, good. Janelle says number 1. Coin Alley type number 1. Tarian Carter type number 1. Pink Lady Barber type number 1. Thank you so much, people. Really appreciate that. I know it's just a short video, not too much, only 36 seconds long. But I just wanted to get you an idea of what a brief, how they're promoting this card to also as well. So here are some of the featured subscriptions that they cover here with the Grow credit card. As you can see, the Apple Music is covered. JustFab is covered. Also, the subscription to Dollar Shave Club is covered. HBO Now is also covered. Hulu is also covered. But, if you're planning on getting this card, you definitely want to consider that Hulu, you can get the basic subscription and maybe add something to it. I'm not sure, something that doesn't cost a whole lot, but you will not be able to get anything, special like Hulu Live. Okay, like Hulu Live costs, I believe, Janelle and I was paying like almost $50 a month for the Hulu Live. That's where you can get all the channels live. You can get a whole lot of channels there live. Not all the channels though, however, because we were not able to get like AMC channel, things like that. We kind of missed out on, but we kind of canceled out our Hulu subscription. Now we're with YouTube TV because we're trying to budget, and also we had to prioritize. So we like The Walking Dead and Fear of the Walking Dead and Preacher. I think it's a show called Preacher. Yeah, that comes on every Sunday. So that's why we had to make the minor adjustments, and now we're just strictly going with YouTube TV right now instead of the Hulu Live. Because a lot of our favorite TV shows that are on Hulu Live are really on pause right now until the winter, right? Until the winter time, that's when they all start up, like our Marvel, our Marvel TV shows, like the Arrow, the Flash, et cetera, et cetera. So
You also have Prime TV.
and we also got Prime TV with Amazon. And that's a story behind that, because we thought Janelle was going to get the Amazon secured credit builder card, but unfortunately, they denied her for that. But we still kept the Prime subscription anyways, because of, the value that it had, a lot of value to it, just having the
They
Amazon
have
Prime.
That it's not on YouTube TV or Hulu.
Yeah, they have so many shows. I mean, if you get a chance, guys, you want to go ahead and check out the Amazon Prime. If you have like a Roku TV at home, like we do, a Roku, or you have a tablet or something, or even a laptop, you definitely want to check out, or if you have a flat screen TV, you can too. You definitely want to check out Amazon Prime. I mean, I thought it was just something simple to go in and check all these TV shows, but I mean, wow. It was like an endless, bottomless pit that I kept going in deeper and deeper and deeper, just looking at shows and looking at how many movies they had. It was just like nonstop. And I told you now, I said, I can't look at this anymore. We're going to be sitting here for hours looking through a list of TV shows and movies, So yeah, they also cover Netflix here though with the Grow credit card. So Netflix is not too bad. Maybe you're looking at maybe $10, $10 or $9 a month, something like that, depending on the features that you're looking for. But you got to remember, if you're using the free membership with the Grow credit card, you're only getting a $20 a month max limit on that card. Okay. Unless if you want more than that, then you have to pay the $4.99 a month. And that will get you a $50 credit limit per month. Okay. To start you off with. And, okay. So also they cover the Pandora. Like if you like to listen to Pandora music and you want to pay for like, ad free music. I think that's what, it was like $5 a month to listen to music without ads. I don't know how much it is now, because that was like years ago when I had that membership. But I still have my account with them. So anytime I reactivate my account with them, it's all my channels, my music channels, and everything is still there. All right.
Listen to it on TV.
Yeah, Janelle still listens to it on TV. So also you could get subscription. What'd you say, Janelle?
When I do my cleaning, I put it on.
Nah, Janelle does it when she does her cleaning. She listens to the music from Pandora. So they also has PlayStation subscription here and Spotify. You can get a subscription with Spotify, Xbox Live. Okay, but mainly it's going to be only the subscriptions that they cover, that they are partnered with, or they have a partnership with. If you have a subscription with a company and it is not, affiliated or partnered up with growcredit.com, then you could always, call that company, or you could call Grow Credit and ask them how you can go about getting them partnered up, so that way you could have that covered under your Grow Credit account too. Also, the Coin Alley says, I love my Hulu Live. Yeah, we did too, Coin Alley, but we had to make some adjustments, and the budget, little financial changes we had to go through, so we had to knock off a few things and do some substitutes, some swapping around there. So yeah, we probably will be getting it back, in the future.
But YouTube
Probably.
TV have almost
But YouTube TV has almost the same thing that Hulu does. We noticed that. We went through there, and a lot of our shows are on Hulu TV, and they even have live channels that Hulu TV does not have. they have the channels, but they will record them. You can have it recorded, but you cannot watch it live on certain channels. Okay, what else do we have here? It says no fees. So another thing notice about this Grow Credit credit card is that it has no fees. Okay, it has no APR, which is a 0% APR. And another thing is that there is no credit check. So it's not going to give you a, what do you call it, a hard inquiry or hard pull by doing this. So in exchange for a hard pull, what Grow Credit is doing is they're getting access to your bank account. All right. Willingly, of course. I mean, they're not just, doing any hacker type deal and hacking into your bank without your permission. This is all with your permission. If this is a card that you want to get, then, they have to have access to your account. So that's the alternative to them doing a hard pull on your credit report. Okay, so CoinAlley says, I had DirecTV, but they kept raising prices. Oh, okay. We haven't had DirecTV yet.
No,
because we had the Hulu for a while, and then we kept going back and forth between the YouTube TV, the Hulu, and the excuse me, and the Prime, Amazon Prime. CoinAlley says, I didn't care for Sling or PlayStation Live. I didn't really do anything with Sling because I looked at Sling, and Janelle looked at Sling, and we found that we could get a lot of the stuff that they have on Sling on a Hulu, right? So we never did bother with the Sling at all. PlayStation Live, I don't know. We never used PlayStation Live. So this is what they're looking at here is no credit check, no hard pull. But it is a new account. I mean, that's one thing you can see when you open a new account. It's gonna go on your credit report as such, and it can lower your credit score. So if you're planning on adding a credit card onto your credit profile, I would suggest make it worth it, okay? Because if you're going to lose points for adding a new account onto your credit score, make it worth it. Make it well worthwhile. Make it a credit card that's going to help you fulfill your goals, okay? The goals that you're trying to accomplish, in your life, and you want to get the credit cards that will get you a step closer to accomplishing that. Okay, so if you're planning on, like, for example, you're planning on traveling a lot, then you definitely want to set yourself up in a position so you can, save a lot of money on travel, or maybe even travel for free, too, also as well. So how do you do that? Well, basically, you would I would start by, trying to qualify for the Chase cards. Okay, build you up some credit history. Definitely want to make sure you don't have 5 or more accounts open in the last 24 months. And if that is your goal that you want to accomplish, then you want to wait until you do, get under the 524 rule. And then you can shoot for, your Chase card and your American Express, and maybe a few more Chase cards. That definitely will help you as far as traveling and getting traveling benefits and points, things of that nature. I noticed there is a difference, though, however, between Chase and American Express. Chase is a more all around card, they say, where they have more benefits and more different areas or categories, where American Express is a luxury, as far as a lot of luxury benefits that you can get with American Express, and they have like the Blue Cash every day. You can get like 6% on groceries up to $6,000, and then after that it goes down to 3%. Okay. But I don't know about that 3% thing. I've seen an update where they said 1%, so I'm not sure if it's 3% or 1%, but I know that particular card had made some new rules just recently, new changes. So here's the credit limit, right? From $10 to $600, no fees. Okay, so here's how they break it down. Okay, up to $25 starting balance. You can have this card as long as you like. It can be unlimited, no duration of time. All right, no specific term limit. You get automated subscription detection, so it's automatically can detect whether or not you have a subscription out there. Like if you have a Netflix or you have a Hulu account, it can detect that. It gives you a free FICO score, however, so that's one thing that some people find attractive about this credit card is the fact that you can get a free FICO score with this. And you know, a lot of these FICO scores are difficult to get, okay, unless you have, well, actually my Wells Fargo account gives me a free FICO 9 score. Okay, but I know FICO 9 is becoming more and more popular. Will it be used by all banks? That I don't know. I can tell you that because FICO 9 is more of a choice than a mandate. It's not a mandate. It is a choice for banks to choose whether or not they would like to use the FICO 9 scoring system. Now, there are a lot of changes coming up with Vantage versus FICO. Okay, and I read a few, news articles about it, a few TV news shows about it, but I just did not want to make a video about it until I can pretty much hit the nail on the head to say for sure that this thing is actually going to happen. Okay, they've been talking about it a lot. It's gotten as far as Donald Trump talking about it. It's gotten that far. The president actually, speaking on it, being a part of that decision. Okay. But I just didn't want to, make a video about it until I felt that it was something that have a high possibility of happening. Okay. So what it is that basically Vantage has gotten some more authority from mortgage lenders to have your Vantage score considered when you're buying a home. Okay, now this is not finalized yet. Okay, they're gonna give FICO a lot of competition and more run for it, pretty much, because they're going to be competing more with FICO. And a lot of people feel that it's too much. It's almost a monopoly situation to where FICO has pretty much taken over the entire mortgage lending industry. They've taken over the credit card industry, the banking industry, the car loan industry, a lot of the industries, and the Vantage scoring system hardly has any say in it, or very little. There are lenders that do check the Vantage scores, but they're very few compared to the FICO. So I believe the reason for this change is they want to bring about a balance in the system between FICO and Vantage, so that way not all or the majority of lenders are using FICO, but a lot more lenders will be using Vantage scores. Okay, so that's just a brief preview of what's going down. But when I get more information on it, I will definitely keep you guys up to date with it too, also as well. So as you can see, okay, everyone, please welcome back Julian Robinson. Julian Robinson, glad to see you back here, buddy. Julian says, hello, my credit family. Yes, hello, Julian. Glad to see you back again. And
Pink Lady
Pink Lady Barbara says NFCU also gives a FICO 9 through Equifax. Yes, a lot of banks they will give a FICO 9. Okay, but FICO 8 scores are pretty difficult to get. So I'm not sure what this Grow Credit is. If they're giving you a FICO 8 score or if they're giving you a FICO 9 score. Okay, they only said free FICO score. Okay, so they have two different plans with the Grow Credit. They have the established credit plan, which was the up to the $25 starting balance. And then they have the Grow Credit plan, which is a $50 starting balance. They give periodic balance increases up to $300, and the plan is for 12 months with the Grow Credit plan. Automated subscription detection it has also, and also the free FICO score, and that was $4.99 a month. Okay, so we can actually click on frequently asked questions, and that could give us a little more information. Also, so Janelle said, leftovers pizza time, LOL.
I'm joking. After we're done.
After we're done. Yeah, for sure. We had some pizza there that we're going to tackle there for our lunch. Okay, so let's click on some of these frequently asked questions. Grow Credit, what it is, it helps you build responsibly. Okay. And it does that by paying your subscription payments. And basically all you do is repay them back from your bank account each month. And actually, being that Julian Robinson is here, I just wanted to mention while he's here that we got the idea for this review from Julian Robinson. Yeah, because he had mentioned it to me. And we were just talking today, and I was like, I want to make a live stream, but wasn't sure what the topic would be about. Because I have so many topics here in front of me. It's just...
we're trying to catch up.
It's really wild. Yeah, Janelle says we're trying to catch up, and that's true. That's exactly what we're trying to do here. We're trying to catch up. So many topics to do. Where is Grow Credit available? I think it's in 50 states. Yep, it's in 50 states. What do you need to get started? A bank account, email address, phone number, social security. You got to be a valid permanent U.S. resident with a U.S. physical residence, at least 18 years of age. Can I use Grow Credit to build credit for my business? No, I don't think you can. Yeah, this is only for individuals, not for businesses. Okay, do I need a bank account to sign up? Yes, you do. You need a bank account because that's how they get paid. Okay. How do I authenticate my identity? You need to be a U.S. resident, 18 years of old. We utilize third-party sources to validate your identity. The security of your information is our number one priority. If you received a message requesting more information during the sign-up process, then we just need some additional information to confirm your identity. Okay, so I'm sure they will tell you what that is. If you call them, how do I file a complaint? Okay, so you send them a message through the contact page. You email them. There's their address. They're in Santa Monica, California. Okay. Can we suggest a feature? Sure. You can suggest any feature you'd like and just email them to behappy@growcredit.com or from the link on the contact page. Okay. A subscription company can also email them and if they want to be partners with growcredit.com. How much does it cost? It's completely free to use, but they offer also a paid premium plan too as well. That allows for a limit up to $600 and some additional features. Okay. Is there a fee for closing my account early? No, there's no fees for closing the account early. What happens if I can't pay my Grow Credit account? If a loan payment is more than 30 days past due, the payment will be reported as late on your credit report. If you cannot make your payment on time, just contact them at the email address behappy@growcredit.com. How do I cancel my Grow Credit account? You just call their team right here, 855-885-3669, or behappy@growcredit.com. How do I update my account information with Grow Credit? That's pretty simple. Go into account settings in the dashboard. Pretty simple. Almost the same as any other credit card. How will I know when new subscriptions are available to add to my account? We will notify you via email. Okay, so that's pretty much all of the frequently asked questions, and you could contact their support if you have any other questions that are not covered there in the frequently asked questions section. Let's click on how it works. Let's see, what does it say about how it works? Okay, that link is just right there on the home page. Let's see how we get back there. Go hit the back button. So yeah, basically I'm just giving my review of this card. I don't plan on applying for this card, at least not right now anyways, and if I had to pay a subscription or anything like that, I would definitely use a credit card that's going to give me cash back for it, because it's kind of goes back to the thing where why should I use cash anymore when we have credit? Because what does cash pay me? What does cash do? Does cash pay me anything? No, cash does not pay me anything. As a matter of fact, if I take cash and put it in the bank, all it's going to do is depreciate. Over 1 year, it's going to depreciate at least 2% every year. Okay, due to the high cost of living, it's going to lose. My money's going to lose 2% just sitting there, whether it's sitting under a mattress or it's sitting in a bank account, savings that's not earning any interest. It's going to lose money. So, and me using a debit card, what is that going to do? Unless it's one of those new debit cards accounts that's like an online account or something like that just came out recently. I've seen those too, and some of them do offer cash back, maybe 1-2%, but those I will save for future videos too. Also as well, everyone, please welcome back Luis Mejia. Luis, how you doing, buddy? Luis says, hello guys, good afternoon. Good afternoon to you, Luis, and thank God to see you back again, and hope you're having a good holiday weekend too, also as well. Pink Lady Barber says, Lyndon, if you were out of 524 jail, what would you get? Wow, if I was out of 524 jail, what would I get? I would get my first Chase card. I would get the Chase Freedom or the Chase Freedom Unlimited. And depending on how long I've been building credit at the time that I got out of 524, if it was like 2 years, since I've been out of 524, then I would be able to get more cards. I would be able to get a Freedom, Chase Freedom. I believe I would also be able to get an American Express
Blue card for me.
Blue Cash everyday card. Actually, I would still be able to apply for more cards than that too, also as well. But I know American Express has certain rules of applying for cards, and I would definitely have to keep those in mind too, also. And so does Chase. But I know that some of the Chase business cards do not apply towards the 524 rules, so I could probably get a Chase business card too. So I could probably end up with like maybe 3 or 4 credit cards. That's probably what I would get, and I would just.
I already know what mine.
Yeah, Janelle already knows what hers is gonna be. So I would. Yeah, Janelle's going to start with the Chase too. So I would just pretty much stick to the Chase cards until I complete like at least a trifecta, which is 3 of the Chase cards that work well together as far as their points are concerned and their benefits are concerned, or a quadrifecta, which are 4 main credit cards from Chase that all work together to maximize the amount of value that I get out of those points and rewards too, also as well. Luis Mejia says hi. Yes, hi. How you doing, everyone? Please say hello to Luis Mejia. Pink Lady Barbara says Lyndon. Yeah, I already got that one. You're right, Luis says same thing for all you guys. Yes, definitely for sure. So that's what I would mainly do. If I was out of 524 jail.
Well, mine's gonna be Chase, and then Amex, and then
Chase. Chase, American Express, then Chase. Because you got
Discover it too.
You Discover probably at the end because you gotta get all your Chase cards first. Yeah, so
you'll be out of the garden.
I'm not in the garden. I'm marinating. I know it's the same thing though. Marinating my credit. In the garden. But that's how I plan on doing it because pretty much. I want to leave as many openings for the Chase cards as I possibly can. So we're gonna go over back to our other screen here. Don't panic. This is just a transition over to another screen. Curtis says, Lyndon, what's in your wallet now? Curtis Page. Not much there. Curtis? Well, I don't really.
Get your wallet and check.
Yeah, I know. Janelle's better look at my wallet and check. Yeah, I will be probably making a what's in my wallet video maybe in the future. But what's in my wallet now? Not too much. I mean, I have a Wells Fargo credit card. That is it's pretty good. That one it reports to the business credit bureaus. It's a secured Wells Fargo business credit card. So the good thing about that is I don't have to worry about my utilization, as far as on that card is concerned, because it does not report to my personal credit bureau. So I'm not saying that I'm going to make any payments late or anything like that. All I'm saying is that, if I go, say, 50% utilization on that card, it's not going to affect my personal credit score or anything like that. So that is a good thing for just having that card, and it's supposed to graduate after a year or 13 months. It's supposed to graduate to an unsecured business credit card. Luis Mejia says it's good to add and pay for a good AU Chase trade line before to authorized users that are Chase, that are attached to Chase cards. I have, let me see, 1, 2, 3. I have about 3 Chase authorized users that are attached to Chase credit cards. So one of them were closed. was a closed account, but it still reports on my credit report as being closed, but I still get credit for the account because since it's a positive account and it was 2 years old, it is still reporting on my credit. It will still stay on my credit report for up to 10 years because it's a positive account. Okay. So it will still be there. So that's the good news. And the other Chase authorized users that I have them because they have age on them. They're pretty much they're all over 5 years old, 5 years and older. Do I plan on getting any more of those? Excuse me. I don't believe so, unless it's an authorized unless it's an authorized user that has more age, since I have one that's 5 years old, one that's 6 years old. I think if I do get one, it would have to be probably double the age, maybe 10 years or better, because I don't want to add anything that's younger than what I have, because all that's going to do, it doesn't matter how high the credit limit is. I really don't care about the credit limit. I care more about the age of my accounts and the average age of my accounts. So I mean, in other words, what I'm saying is I'll take a authorized user, right, that has a $100 credit limit, but is 20 years old. I'll take that one over a $20,000 credit limit authorized user that's 1 year old or 2 years old. Any day I'll take the $100 credit limit over that because it has 20 years. Okay, now 20 years, it's gonna boost my credit score more than that $20,000 limit credit card that's 1 or 2 years old. Even 3 years old doesn't matter to me because it's not gonna help my credit score at all. Really, it's not. Even with the high credit limit, it's still not. Because see, what you guys gotta realize is once you get to, now we talk about this a lot. Okay, on this channel, on Dwayne's channel, How to Build Credit TV, and a lot of other YouTubers' channel that they talk about credit card utilization. They talk about this stuff. Once you get to 0% utilization or 1% or 2%, anything low in that range, once you get there, there's no credit limit in this world, right, that's going to help your credit score. Pretty much, especially once you're at 0 already. Okay, you can experiment and try it all you want. Go ahead, add a $10,000 limit on it, add a $20,000 limit on it. You'll see what I'm saying here. Once your credit utilization is already at 0, it's not going to help your credit score by adding high limit authorized users from that point. Because your credit utilization is already at 0. It was already at 0 already when you had the $500 credit limit. It was already at 0 when you had the $400 or the $300 credit limit or the $200 secured credit card limit. Okay? So what's more important is your age. Your age is more important than a high credit limit. Okay? Because age, what that's going to do, it's going to add payment history. And how much is the percentage of payment history? 35%, right? That's the highest amount out of the 5 categories. Okay, that's solid right there, 35%. So if you're adding, even if that credit card only has a $100 limit, but it's 20 years old, okay, it's going to give your credit score a more boost than that $20,000 credit limit credit card that's only 1, 2, or 3 years old. Okay, that 1, 2, or 3 year old credit card is not going to do much compared to that 20-year credit card with the only $100 limit. Okay, that may even get you over an 800 credit score, when the other card will not. It simply won't be able to do that.
Pink Lady Barbie.
Let's see what else we got. Okay, I've been missing comments. I've been chatting away here.
Pink Lady Barbie.
Yeah, you're right. Pink Lady Barbara says, have you guys heard of the every 60 days, 3 times your Amex limit strategy? What do you think about it? Well, Pink Lady, I've heard about something similar to that, but I'm not sure if I remember hearing that. I heard something about American Express doubling or tripling your limit or something. But I'm not too familiar with that. So I know someone had asked a similar question like that in Dave's live stream on Monday, How to Build Credit TV, but I don't think he answered that question. I'm not sure he did. But that is something I can definitely research. Janelle, make sure you write that. Can you write that down? Pink Lady Barbara's comment. Yeah, because what we do, we normally write down some of the comments that we don't have answers for right away. But what we do is we go out and we research it. We research it thoroughly, and then we come back. We either do a video about it, about the topic, or we just answer your question, inside of a live stream like this one, because there's a lot of good interaction. That's what I like about the live streams, is that there's so much good interaction. You can actually talk to people, in these live streams. I remember when we first started our YouTube channel here, How to Get an 800 Credit Score. All I did was make videos, and I didn't really edit anything. I didn't know anything about editing at that time. So all I did was I made videos, uploading videos, video after video after video after video. I didn't do any live streams at that time. So I do remember there's comments. People make comments and on the video, things like that. Or if I made premiered that video, was able to interact with people there, while it was premiering and things like that. But still, when I did my first live stream, I realized that it's not the same. It's not the same as actually talking to people, that interaction. I know I cannot hear you guys' voices, nothing like that, hear what you guys sound like, but is the closest thing. In the comments, we type into each other comments and things like that. We're, interacting, communicating. A lot of questions are being asked, and answers are given, comments are made, things like that. And that's how we learn from each other too. Better that way when we have good interaction. So let's see. Did I miss any other comments okay? Luis Mejia says it's better. It's better 5 years or up. Yeah, authorized users, Lewis, are better 5 years or up. So it depends on your average age of credit. That would determine, what type of authorized user you should use. But in generally speaking, I would go for anything like 5 years or up. If you're new to credit, like this is you have less than 6 months credit, then AU with like maybe a few months or a year may give you a few points boost, something 5 years or up is a lot better. Definitely set you on a better path to getting excellent credit. Because if that's the goal, to get excellent credit, then you something with 5 years or more history is going to help you out a lot more than something with a year or even 2 or 3 years. All right. Let's see. What did we say here? Curtis Page says, does higher limits, AU, or credit cards help you get higher limits from your next lenders? From your next lenders. Well, I guess it would depend. It would depend on, because a lot of these, a lot of people don't realize authorized users are very helpful as far as getting your credit scores up, especially if you're planning on making major purchases. Okay, if you want to get your credit score up in order to make a major purchase, like maybe a home, maybe get approved for a mortgage, or you're trying to get into a car loan and you know that having a higher credit score is going to get you a lower payment on that loan, then authorized users can be very effective, in that regards too also as well. So, but you do have to realize though, however, that banks know, and we did cover this in our last live stream, I believe, banks know that is, anyone can get a high credit score. Okay, banks know this, that anyone can get a high credit score. All right, and banks know what authorized users are. I mean, this is not a new game. It's not anything new. People have been doing this for many years now. Okay, they used to call it piggybacking. Some people still call it piggybacking. Now they call it authorized users. But banks know it. It says authorized user on your credit report. Okay, so for someone looking at your credit report and they say, oh, wow, you got an Amex for $20,000 on there. Okay, well, let's look and see what type of account is it. Okay, it says authorized user on it. Banks know that. Banks know how to look for that too. Okay, so it all depends. I mean, not all banks are too much concerned with that. Okay, but some banks are. As far as higher limits, it is very possible. That is very possible. It could set you up in a better position to get higher limits on things, like maybe a higher limit on a credit card, higher limit on, whatever, something else you're applying for. So it does help. Authorized users do help. And also like someone else had said, I forgot who it was, but someone else had said about building a relationship with a bank like Chase. Getting an authorized user may help to build a relationship with that bank too also as well. Another way to build a relationship with the bank is to go out and get, open up some accounts that they have. Like if they have a checking account or a savings account, it may help to build that relationship with them by opening up some of those accounts. And also while you're doing that, remember the name of your banker. You're going to have a banker that helps you set up those accounts for you. Okay, remember the name of your banker, his first name, get his business card with his phone number. That way you can just call him up and, ask him, just make up a question to ask him. Just build some rapport with that guy, get to know him. And, you can be definitely on your way to building a relationship with that bank. So that way, at least they know who you are. They can say, hey, I know this guy. He's been with us. He has a checking account with us, or maybe a savings account with us. It's a lot easier that way. Okay, and especially like if you're trying to get a Chase card, probably easier to go into the branch and apply for it. Okay, especially if you already have a relationship with Chase. I mean, that makes it so much better for you because you come in. All you gotta do is go talk to your banker. You know him by first name already. Hey Joe, I don't, I know you're busy and everything, but I would like you to help me with this. I want to see if I'm pre-approved for a Chase card. It's just a lot better. A lot of things in this world work when people know other people, and a lot of times it's not, what you can do, but who you know. Pink Lady Barber says, wow. Okay. Cakeology says, I always recommend going slow and steady. That way you don't run into any verification problems or financial requests. Yes, I agree with that, Bob, 100%. You know, a lot of people, they think it's, you know, everything has to happen today, you know, but we didn't, you know, we didn't ruin or destroy our credit in one day, right? So it's definitely going to take more than one day to fix it up. Okay. And, you know, everything doesn't have to be fast, and in a rush to be a success. You know, that slow and steady, like you were saying there, Bob, slow and steady. A lot of times, slow and steady won the race. Okay. Why? Because slow and steady hung in there for the full, for the full deal. You know what I'm saying? When the other guy, yeah, he might have been really fast or whatever, but he wore himself out. So you definitely want to follow the steps that you need to go through to build a relationship with a bank. It makes it a lot easier. And also thing you want to take in notice of too, also depending on what bank you're trying to build a relationship with, not all banks. There are some banks that do not check systems, and that I was saving that for another video too. But I guess I already blew the surprise. But not all banks check systems, so you may want to research that. But I'll be giving you guys a thorough, in-depth video topic about that pretty soon. Two. Let's see what we can say. Cakeology says, okay, I got that one already. Lewis May. Oh, I gotta back up here a little bit. Where Pink Lady says the Cakeology. Oh, okay. Pink Lady says, I'm planning on applying for that Blue Cash preferred card after the live stream. I will use that strategy if they start me off with a low limit. LOL. Yeah, Pink Lady, I believe you had asked a question in one of our last lives. I believe it was the last live stream we did about whether or not you should go with the American Express Gold or the Blue Cash Everyday. Well, I say the Blue Cash Everyday is definitely a great card for groceries. Oh, Blue Cash Preferred Everyday, right?
There are two different
Yeah, I know there's two different. There's the Preferred. And there's the other one, everyday. Okay.
But the preferred one's better.
The preferred is like the higher tier card, and the everyday is like the lower tier card. But either one you get, I think is pretty good, because especially if you're looking, if you do grocery shopping, okay, you're definitely covered with that Amex Blue. Also, if you if you drive a lot, then you definitely cover with the Amex Blue on the gas too, also as well. So the gold card is kind of different though, because you actually have to be a very big spender with that one, to really maximize like benefits with the gold. Whereas the blue. Everyday, I know that everyday for a fact, you get like up to $6,000. You get 6% cash back, and after your first 6,000, it goes down to 3%. So basically, it has a value of roughly about $360 per year, based on a $10,000 spend. Whereas the Amex Gold has way less than that. I believe we broke the numbers down to like $100 and something, because you gotta consider their annual fee. If you calculated that into the equation, then the value of that is even less. Okay, so you're better off going with the Amex Blue. Either one is fine, either the Everyday or the Blue Cash Preferred. Either one of those, you're fine. Okay, but one thing about the gold, I can say though, however, it does have a lot of value if you travel. If you travel a lot, has a lot of value. Now, both of those cards, from what I've been hearing, they work good as a team. As a team, they work even better. Let's see, where are we at? No,
New person.
we have a new person
I don't know if it's a new person.
in here. Yes, by the name of Anais Kirchner. Anais, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to our stream. Glad to have you. And so everyone, please say hello to Anais Kirchner. Anais, you're always welcome here. Feel free to comment as little or as much as you like to also as well. Feel free to ask questions, or if you see any questions in the comments that you would like to answer, go ahead and take a swing at it. So everyone, please say hello to Anais Kirchner. Okay, so Pink Lady Barber says, I spoke to Amex and they said if you qualify for one, you pretty much qualify for any of their cards. Okay, that's awesome there, Pink Lady. So the good news about that is that once you have American Express card already, I believe they do something like where you don't have to worry about hard inquiries after that. So you could just apply and not worry about hard inquiries. So, I mean, that's one good thing about once you have the card, a Amex card already, I mean, you're already in the American Express family. You're already, building a relationship with Amex. So you have a good chance of, getting an Amex. And depending on where you're at, like, I believe you already have one of the Chase cards, Pink Lady. I think you have a Freedom or Freedom Unlimited. I don't remember. But this would be a good move for you, a good step in the right direction, because then what would happen is you'd get the Amex Blue, which would set you up in a good position because they usually offer high credit limits. That would set you up in a good position to go for your next Chase card if that's the direction that you're going.
Oh, you skipped Louis' line.
Say that again.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry about that, Lewis.
I have 500.
Let me back up a little. Okay, thank you for letting me know that, Lewis. And if anyone of you, if I missed your comment, please, or question, please let me know inside of the comments, and just let me know. Say, hey, you missed my comment, and I will definitely back up in the comments. Lewis says, I have a 500 secured Discover It credit card. In the next months, I'm thinking of adding 8K.
You think about
A credit limit increase, pretty much. Okay. Do you think when I graduate from them, they will give me the same amount or more? Well, Lewis, is very possible. I've known people like Dwayne. Dwayne started with Discover with a secured credit card too, also as well. If my memory doesn't fail me here, he started his secured credit card with a $5,000 credit limit he put on it. I could be wrong, but I do believe, because I saw I saw his video one time, and I did talk to him about that one time too. But yeah, I believe he started with like $5,000. And when he graduated after 14 or 13 months after having the Discover It secured card. And when he graduated, they gave him either the same credit limit that he had or a little higher. I know it was either that or he started with half of that amount on a secured credit card. But I know he did end up with a $5,000 Discover credit card. So they do bump it up a little bit as far as the credit limit is concerned. They do bump it up more than what your secured card was. Okay. Oh, okay. Curtis Page.
So you don't skip a line.
I know. I kind of was going backwards instead of forward.
Okay. Curtis Page, next.
Oh, okay. Curtis Page says, is it true that you recommend we have 1 year history if we do not have a relationship with Amex? I 1 year definitely would not hurt. I would say 1 year is good because you definitely want to build a relationship. Pretty much, or you definitely want to build up a credit history. Period. Because I believe we went over in the last live stream. The question that I had asked everyone was, how long is a credit account, considered new, right? And the answer is 1 year. Okay, a credit account is considered new for 1 year. So if you look at it in those terms, right, then a lender looking at your credit profile and can see a credit card that you have on there, say credit card's 8 months old or 6 months old, he or she can say, well, okay, well, that's a new account. Show me some other accounts. Do you have any accounts that are 1 year old on your credit profile? If that's what they're looking for as a criteria to determine whether or not you can be approved for credit, then you definitely want to have something at least 1 year older. Because if it's not at least 1 year old, it's a new account. Okay, if it's 6 months old, then it's a newer account. Then it's newer. So new accounts, aged accounts matter. Wow, that sounds like a political organization somebody should start, huh? Age accounts matter, huh? That would be AAM, right? AAM, aged accounts matter. So yeah, I would say yeah, build with Amex for a year if you want to go that route, for sure. That would definitely help. But you want to, if say after you built credit history for a year and you want to go apply for Amex, first thing I would recommend you do is go to the Amex pre-approval or pre-qualify site first. Yep. Okay, and then see if they have an offer for you. Okay, don't just go and apply for the Amex straight out right. Just check and see if they have some type of offer for you.
They don't report your credit.
Okay.
Pink Lady Barber.
Pink Lady Barber says, I used to have an Amex Gold authorized user. I did like it. I will eventually get it again, but buy a lot of groceries. You said AU. You mean a regular Amex
AU.
card? Oh, AU. Oh, okay. You had an AU card. Okay, I got you. Yeah. For some reason, I forgot that you can have a card too and be an AU. But yeah, it's definitely good for groceries. Yeah, for sure. If you buy a lot of groceries, it's definitely helpful. And definitely when you get up into the trifecta from American Express, like you get like 3 American Express cards that work very well together, they can offer you even better rewards too, also as well. So that's something you could think about definitely after you build. I would say after you built up your Chase trifecta first, by that time you'd have at least 1 or 2 American Express cards. By the time you built up your Chase trifecta, you could, and then just wait a little while longer, and then you get another card. Then you'll have the Chase trifecta and the American Express trifecta too. So why not? Okay, have the best of both worlds right there. You have the best of luxury and the best of all around categories of spending.
Pink Lady Barber again.
Pink Lady Barber says, yes, I have Capital One, Quicksilver N.
Next one.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Read the next one.
Oh, okay. Pink. Okay, N. Okay, that's what the N is for. Navy Federal Credit Union card and Chase Freedom Unlimited. Yeah, Navy Federal, they've got a lot of benefits there to their card from what I saw. So it's a pretty good card. And Chase Freedom Unlimited, yeah, Chase Freedom, very good. Especially for a first Chase card, Chase Freedom is awesome. Louis Mejia says thanks. You're very welcome, Louis. Curtis Page says thanks, Lyndon. I'm taking good notes. Yeah, Curtis. Definitely. You definitely want to, be, what I should say, very diligent as far as, working up to that. Building a relationship with the bank, definitely helpful to getting you the credit card that you want, that you're looking for sure. Okay. So, all those tips I gave you, there's some good ones there. Go into the branch, go into the branch, open a bank account with them, Because when you open a bank account, like I said before, that's how you get to know who your banker is. You get to know them by first name. You get their phone number, everything. I'm not talking about the Chase number to the general number to the bank. I'm talking about his direct extension line number, okay, where you can call his phone number and he's going to pick up on the other line and be like, hello, okay? And you guys can have a conversation anytime. Get to know him. And from that point, if you need to apply for any credit card with that bank, then he's the man to see first. I will go through him. I wouldn't go online and try to, apply online and all that there. I will go through him because that's your man right there. That's your man. He know you. He knows you. Okay. That computer internet don't know you. That computer don't discriminate against anyone. Okay. But he knows you personally. So I would go to him and go through him. Let him, even if it's something where he cannot or she cannot help you with directly, because maybe that may not be their job, but they can point you in the right direction. They can talk to somebody who's in charge of that, and that's giving you kind of like a referral. Okay. So that is a good way to go about it. Building a relationship with the banks. Also, like I said before, some banks, they don't check systems. Okay. And check systems is a huge database where they keep records of people, people's bank records. So they would, from the past, and that they would know whether or not you owe money to any banks. Okay. Because some banks are just simple like this. Like if you owe money to another bank, they will not even allow you to open up a checking account or a savings account. They won't let you to do nothing with them pretty much if you owe money to other banks. Okay. And it's easy for them to find out that they just check systems. But then again, not all banks check systems. So that could be helpful. And it's good to know which banks do and which banks don't. So that's why we're going to be making a video topic about that in the near future too, also as well. So I wanted to, ask everyone. First, I want to say happy Labor Day weekend too, also, because I don't know if I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow or not. It's actually a holiday. Actually, you know what? Why don't we do this, right? Let's do a live stream tomorrow. All right, let's do a live stream tomorrow at 7 p.m. tomorrow. Let's do a live stream tomorrow, okay? Since it's a Monday, and I know Dwayne from How to Build Credit TV, he said he's not going to be doing right? He said he's not doing a live
As far as
stream.
I'm concerned.
All right, he told us that he's not doing a live stream. Monday he's going to be in another country, so let's go ahead and do a live stream Monday at 7 o'clock. So tomorrow, 7 p.m. Central Time. All right. And by the way, yeah, I do definitely need to text Dwayne and see how he's doing in Costa Rica, because I'm definitely curious to see if he's going to make like a live stream or a video while he's out there in Costa Rica or not. So, yeah, so we'll be doing a live stream tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central Time. That's not our regular scheduled live stream. Our regular scheduled live stream is Wednesday at 8:15 p.m. Central Time. But considering that, Dwayne's gone and he won't be doing a live stream, that I know a lot of you from Dwayne's channel. So in order to, give you guys a topic for tomorrow, we'll just all do a live stream tomorrow at 7 o'clock p.m. Central Time. So hope you guys, having a great weekend too also as well. Did something fun for the weekend. And I do want to mention my thoughts and prayers go out to the people in Florida who have to, undergo this tragic hurricane that they're going through right now. I've heard like on the news it was like a Category 5 hurricane or something like that. That's something Category 5, right? Hurricane?
Yeah, Dorian is the name of the
Hurricane Doreen or
yes,
something?
it's a Category 5 right now.
Category 5 hurricane. That's something else. I know Florida has been having a problem like every year or every other year with hurricanes. But a Category 5 is definitely something, something serious. So I know I do have a brother that lives in Florida, so I will be calling him and make sure he's all right. And Janelle has family in Florida too, so we definitely want to check up on them for sure. So I just wanted to ask everyone though, however, all of you, I want to ask you, do you have any credit news that you wanted to share with us? Maybe you got an increase in your credit score. Maybe you just got approved for a mortgage or a loan or a new credit card you're excited about. Any good credit news, definitely let us know here in the group for sure. Pink Lady Barber says we sent out our prayers. Yes, definitely for sure. Our thoughts and prayers are going out to the people who live in Florida for sure. Hope
and other states too, above it.
And all the states above it, around it, that may be affected. Our thoughts and prayers go out to them also as well, too. So I want to recognize some of our newest events that we have here on the channel. Cakeology, Bob, thank you so much for that $10 super chat, too, also as well. Cakeology, Bob says, hello, everyone. Great info and peace and love. Yes, definitely. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you, Bob. And Bob will be on our channel, on our live stream soon. We're just trying to figure out a date and a time.
Let Bob know you emailed him.
And Bob, I did email you, by the way. I hope you got my email. I was trying to ask you, what date and time is good for you. So I got everything ready to go. I just hopefully just need to know when exactly we're going to do that. And also I want to say a special thank you to Ronald Anderson. And the last live stream, he donated $10 to also as well. And thank you so much to Coin Alley, who donated $19.99 in our Super Chat Wednesday as well. And he said, thanks for your contribution to the community. Wanted to say a special thank you to Kit Sloan, who's one of our new subscribers. Also want to say a special thank you to AHJZHANE. I guess that's pronounced AJ Zane TV, who also subscribed a few days ago. So thank you so much. Another one by the name of Tech Nizzy subscribed 11 days ago. Okay, so that's going way back. I don't want to go back too far. But thank you so much to all of those new subscribers. Really appreciate you guys. And also want to, recognize all the people who have commented in today's live stream too also as well. First and foremost, I want to say a special thank you to Positively Positive. Thank you so much for joining our new setup here that we have here in our live stream. Really appreciate you. Also want to say a special thank you to one of our new people here by the name of Sharonda Deson. I hope I pronounced that right. If I didn't, let me know. Sharonda, thank you so much for joining us. Really appreciate you, and we look forward to seeing you again in another one of our live streams. Also want to say a special thank you to Curtis Page. Thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate you. Special thank you to Sneaky25. Thank you so much for joining. Special thank you to Donnie Peoples Sr. Donnie, thank you so much for joining. Really appreciate you too also as well, Donnie. Looking forward to seeing you back again. Thank you for coming. Also, special thank you to Spence Eccles. Thank you so much for joining. Really appreciate you as well. Special thank you also goes out to Jason Van Hughes. Thank you so much for joining. Congratulations, Jason, on your credit score increase, by the way. And welcome to the 700s. Welcome to the 700 Club, Jason. Also, a special thank you to Pink Lady Barber. Thank you so much for joining. Really appreciate you. Also want to say a special thank you to James Worley. Thank you so much for joining. I enjoyed your live stream last night. It was a lot of fun. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you. Yeah, you took us to Walmart last night. I love going. I don't know, for some reason I just like Walmart. For some reason I like Walmart. It's always been a place I like to go.
I go to Walmart almost every week.
Yeah, Janelle goes to Walmart almost every week. The Coin Alley, thank you so much, the Coin Alley, for joining us once again. I really appreciate you as well. Also want to say a special thank you to Bob at Cakeology. Bob, thank you so much for that $10 super chat as well. Thank you for joining. Special thank you to D. Anderson. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate you. Special thank you as well to Tarian Carter. Thank you so much for joining. And welcome back again. Glad to see you back. Special thank you as well going out to Trav, Trav. Thank you, Trav, for joining. Appreciate you, and we look forward to seeing you again in another live stream in the future as well. Special thank you goes out to Julian Robinson as well. Thank you, Julian, for joining, and congratulations, Julian, on your credit score increase as well. I'm really proud of all of you. You guys have really come from a long way. Since you guys been watching the channel, your credit scores have been kept going up and up and up and up. You guys are getting approved for houses. You guys are doing big things here. And I'm really, really thankful and grateful for our How to Get an 800 credit score family. So thank you to all of you guys, for being a part of this. Really appreciate you. And also want to say a special thank you to Anais Kirchner, who is also a new person. Thank you so much for joining, Anais. And Anais, I look forward to seeing you back again in the future. You're welcome to come back. You're welcome to every live chat that we do. So thank you so much for joining us too also as well. People, thank you so much for joining too also as well. Our regular live streams are every Wednesday at 8:15 p.m. Central Time. Again, our regular scheduled live streams are every Wednesday at 8:15 p.m. Central Time. But as a special announcement, we will be doing a live stream tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central Time too also as well. Since we're not going to have one for How to Build Credit TV, we're just going to do one here on our channel. Alrighty, so we look forward to seeing you guys there too also as well. And one more person wants to say Good night to you guys. And that's Panda over here. As you can see, Panda, he's trying to say hi. He's trying to say bye, 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 guys. Bye, 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 bye. Okay. See you guys later in the next one. Yeah, that's Panda. In case you guys don't know about him, he's our little panda bear here, on the channel. And he helps us keep track of comments too. So, like, if I miss a comment, he'll tell me, yeah, you missed that. Meow, meow, and meow at me or something. Luis Mejia says, okay, enjoy the rest of the weekend. Janelle? Oh, okay. Janelle says, 1,251 subscribers so far. Yay, we are doing good, and we appreciate you all for spreading the words out and sharing. We do the same for you also of spreading the words out and sharing too also as well. Thank you so much for that comment there, Janelle. I really appreciate you too also as well. Did I miss another comment? No? Okay.
Just waiting because it gets to
okay, so just gotta change our screen here real quick. So people, really appreciate all you here for joining How to Get an 800 Credit Score. Again, we'll see you tomorrow, 7 p.m. Central Time. Too also as well, if you missed that one, don't worry, we're having another regular one on Wednesday at 8:15 p.m. Central Time too also as well. Pink Lady Barber says, LOL, Panda the Panther, I love it. Curtis Page says, great job, guys. Love this channel. Yeah, we love you too, Curtis. We love all of you. Much love going out to all of you. Thank you so much, people, for joining us. The How to Get an 800 Credit Score family. We appreciate you. And until our next live stream, be safe, stay blessed, and we'll see you guys in the next video.